is Kevin Coons. I'm a lieutenant with Wayne County Sheriff's. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Not too bad. So I had a message you wanted to call from myself regarding incident Saturday.
Yeah, it's been ongoing now. So Saturday, a Detective Ross and officer driving car number 165, who did not identify himself. They showed up at my house, um, stating they were investigating a trespass or whatnot.
Oh, it's not illegal to film on public property, by the way.
Okay.
We know our rights.
There was never any trespass, and they actually admitted to me that they knew where my vehicle was. It was on the shoulder of the road. So there was actually no crime committed. They showed up at my house and they wrote down my wife's license plate and her vehicle information, and they also threw threats at my son about how they were going to arrest me next time they see me.
That's not true. You know that's not true.
I have it on video. I have an Arlo camera. I have a video camera up on my house.
We have body cameras as well, and I just watched it this morning.
They didn't threaten me at the. They didn't threaten to arrest me at the house. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, they did.
Oh
No.
well, my son was there.
Looked at each other
They-
and
they-
said that they were going to arrest you next time.
Yes, my son was standing there, and it's on my Arlo camera. At the Ontario Gun Club, they're just sitting here hanging out now, just waiting. Trying to figure out what they can do, huh? These are the cops at my house. They want to fuck around now. They want to find out what they can do. Oh, look at this. This is the detective, little buddy there. Little buddy detective there. So I have two forms. I have the Arlo camera, and I have my son that witnessed it. So yeah, it is true that happened. I don't know if they muted their body cameras or they shut their body cameras off,
No,
but it did happen.
Didn't mute it, and I just watched it about 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
So you have been on the property in the parking lot there before, correct? The gun club?
It's not their property. No, I've been on the easement of the road. I've been off to the shoulder of the road. There's a easement from. I thought you were gonna arrest me next time. What's the matter? Center line. That road's only 10 feet wide from center on either side. There's an easement shoulder for walking and for public access. And if your car breaks down, you're allowed to pull off the shoulder.
Hey, you want to come up and threaten my family anymore? I
That's
got
what
it
you're
on
saying?
camera still. You want me to show you the whole entire film? Are you guys coming up to my house? You guys are a joke, man. Yeah, you think it's funny now until your qualified immunity's gone for breaking the law. Yeah, wait until your qualified immunity's gone for breaking the law. Yeah, keep waving. You think it's great, huh? Here, let's get a better picture of you.
Is your car keeps breaking down, and that causes you to film members at a private club?
That's actually First Amendment law. You're actually allowed from public to film whatever you want to film. I mean, you can film whatever. There's no crime committed though. I don't understand why.
Okay, well,
why you guys are investing in crime?
Regarding our cars at your house, they were there on a legitimate complaint, and we've had multiple. Apparently, you've been out there multiple times harassing the members there.
There's no harassment. There's no verbal contact or physical contact.
If we were to drive to your house, park on the roadway, and film your property, you'd have no problem with that.
There's nothing you can do. It's a First Amendment.
I'm asking you if you have a problem with that.
Even if I did have a problem with it, there's nothing I can do. It's a First Amendment protective activity. That's protected by the First
Okay.
Amendment. It's also
Okay,
with the freedom of
regarding
speech.
your complaint, regarding your
No,
complaint,
I wouldn't have a problem. You can show up there. Come to my house every day if you want and videotape. That's fine.
okay. Well, regarding your Saturday, okay,
Yeah,
your complaint that they were at your house harassing you and your
they did.
son,
They
they weren't
did.
harassing you. They were following up on a complaint. You didn't want to give them their information.
So then I have it
Um,
on videotape too at the gun club. They were trying to figure out a way to arrest me. So they were conspiring
so
to arrest me at the gun club.
we
They're
have
trying to figure out
citizens
other
that have been
laws.
complaining about multiple instances
So
where
why don't
they're
you tell?
feeling harassed.
Well, why don't you tell the citizens there's nothing I'm doing illegal instead of coming after me?
But what's
That's
your
what I don't
purpose?
get.
What's your purpose?
Oh, I'm flexing
You
my
have
First
nothing
Amendment
better to do?
rights. I'm
You
flexing
have
my
nothing
First.
better to do than harass people?
I'm not harassing anybody. Those are my First Amendment rights, and I'm not
Clearly
harassing
you've got
anybody.
clearly you've got some underlying issue with this club and you don't feel the
I'm
need to
doing
tell
a
us.
I'm doing an investigative report about that club, so I do have every reason for it.
Okay, well, it regards to your complaint on Saturday, they were there on a legitimate complaint, so they were not trespassing and they will not be arrested for going on your property to talk to you about a complaint that was filed against you.
There's going to be charges pressed on you tomorrow.
You do what you gotta do.
Your qualifying immunity is out the window, buddy. Out the window. You violated my First and Fourth Amendment. You came up and wrote down license plate number of my wife.
Complaint, you will talk to the
No, it's not a complaint. I'm telling you. I am gonna have you guys. Yeah, okay. You show up at my house? Are you out of your mind? There was no crime ever committed. You show up for an investigation that never existed. You're screwed. Your qualified immunity is out the window, buddy. I'm gonna sue you just as long as with Wayne County. You guys are up shit's creek, buddy. He's fucking show up. Look at this joker over there laughing at me. Oh, really? First Amendment. I'm allowed to say whatever the hell I want, man. Telling you, you guys are done. You record all this up here just to make sure that they understand that this is where I'm parking. This is the easement. This is the shoulder of the road.
That right there is the property.
Yep.
Where these yellow posters are is the property line.
Right, the ditch line is not.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have you, if you can, please. No, you're gonna record with that. I'm gonna get up.
But they didn't do
Okay.
an investigation. There was no crime
They're
committed.
continuing to do an investigation, okay?
Of investigation on what? There's no crimes to investigate. What crimes are they investigating? What do you?
Trespass on their property.
There is no trespass on their property. There's an easement. There's a shoulder of that road. As long as I don't go
Okay.
onto their property, I don't
Okay,
understand what part of the law you don't understand.
We're
with it.
being told that you have been on their property before, and
I've
they've
never-
told you now that you were not to be on
I
their
was
property.
never on their property. I was on the easement every time. There's not. I am breaking absolutely zero laws. So what are you guys investigating? What are you guys? Why are you harassing
When we
me
get a
for?
complaint, we investigate it, okay?
Okay, so your investigation's done. Why are we continuing it?
Because it sounds like you're continuing to go there.
I can go there anytime I want, and I'm not
Well, then
causing any issues.
we'll continue to get calls, and we'll continue to go to your house to try to talk to you about it because
So
you're
you're
not.
gonna come to my house to talk to me about legally protective activity that I'm doing. There's nothing illegal about what I'm doing. So now you're feelings police. Now you just go around policing people for feelings, or are you guys trying to strong arm me?
You're making no sense, okay?
No, that's
You
absolute
have
perfect
no
sense.
legitimate reason for doing what you're doing. You're trying to harass
I
people.
do have a reason. I do have
Whatever.
reason. I have two reasons why I'm doing it. I have a legit reason to be there. I have a legit reason to be on the easement on public property.
And what is that reason?
I don't have to share it with you. I
You
told
have
you
nothing better to do
I'm
than
an
to bug
investigative.
people.
I'm an investigative reporter. First of all, second of all, not only am I doing an investigation on that gun club, I am also my other reason is flexing my First Amendment rights. I'm practicing my First Amendment rights. So I mean, you tell me now. Do I not have a reason, or do I have a reason to be there?
You haven't given me a reason why you're
That
there.
is a
no.
reason. I gave you two reasons right now. So
I've
continue because
answered
I'm
your
going to record
question.
it.
I've answered your question. Okay, our deputies were not trespassing on your property.
Yes,
Okay,
they were. They were on my
and
property
if we
without
continue to get
anything.
calls, if we continue to get calls from members there that are feeling harassed, we're
Yeah.
going to take a complaint, and we're going to attempt to contact you to resolve the issue. You don't seem to want to resolve the issue.
There is no resolve to the issue, so I'd rather if your officers do not go onto my property, and if they do happen to retaliate against anybody, because they were taking down my wife and my son's information, their plate informations, their vehicles, while they're on the property, which that's a violation of Fourth Amendment right.
Oh, that's a violation of Fourth Amendment rights.
Yes,
But you going into their parking lot, jotting down and recording people's license plate numbers is not. So
no, it's not. It's actually it's public information.
for
There's
you,
nothing.
For you, it's okay, but for anyone else, it's not. So
wow, you are definitely
copy
you're definitely feelings police. You definitely don't know the law, do you? Because there's nothing illegal about what I'm doing. It's illegal to come onto someone's property and to violate their Fourth Amendment right by property. And
boy, it sounds like you know what you're talking about. So stay off the property there, and we'll have no issues. Okay?
I'm not going to go on their properties. Shoulder the road. It's not their property.
Unless you have a legit complaint on us. You know,
I do have a legit complaint. You guys should. Okay. So I just recorded. I just recorded our whole conversation. Your conversation.
One call complaining about.
Okay, well, this whole
We're
conversation
gonna
was
investigate it.
recorded. I recorded this whole conversation, by the way. This is going to be added
Good for
to.
you. I'm recording you as well.
This is going to be added to the rest of the recordings. All right.
Have a better day, Jason.
Oh no, well, thank you.
Whatever
Thank you.
your underlying issue is.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be there every day.
You want to say that again?
It's amazing. Every time we show up, they just stop shooting. How do they know when we're coming and going? Go down there. Don't step on their property, but go down their shoulder and take a picture of the front of their building. Just stay on the shoulder. Don't step.
Let's see. There we go. All I can read is a permit off that piece of paper. They have a permit? Cool. What kind of permit? Who knows? That guy in that car waved Huh?
You have to stay on the shoulder. So it's 20 feet from center line. So I'll tell you right now. So 20 feet from center line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20 feet from center line.
So basically to this fire hydrant right here.
So I usually like to stay on this side of the ditch line and this side of the fire hydrant and the telephone poles. That's usually
So in between basically the asphalt and
that way you're not walking on the road.
Yep.
Because that's impeding traffic. And then you always want to make sure you videotape the vehicles because one of those people can assault you in one way or another. So you want to make sure you document who's around you at the time. You want to document that. Obviously, they have us on.
9706.
Obviously, they're recording us right now because.
HLW 6046.
So obviously they're recording us right now because they stopped shooting as soon as we showed up.
Yep.
So somewhere around here they have a camera recording us that says when we're out. There's one on the side of the building right there. Pointing this way. So they do have a camera right there pointing out this way, and I think they have a camera on the other side of the building pointing out. And they're videotaping us from both of those angles.
There it is.
They have cameras down here somewhere, somewhere in the window down here. There's Rick. Hey! Might not want to hang out here too long. I'll tell you, give me a call later.
Rick. Yeah. He's like, you guys are doing some.
I'm like,
So crazy.
you might not want to hang out here that long. They called the cops on me the other day. He's like, I'm out of here.
He's so funny. Technically, these aren't no trespass. Well, it does say keep out. So.
Let's keep out, but it doesn't say no trespassing. And technically, they're supposed to be every couple of feet for no trespassing. So, technically speaking, those aren't even legal. I don't even know what that sign was supposed to be. I think that was a no trespassing sign at one point, but obviously it's not there anymore. But it says caution, firearms in use, keep out. That's all it says. It doesn't say anything about trespassing or not. So.
Yep.
But we'll come here when there's more action. Obviously, they know we're coming and going. Obviously, they can see us. So we'll have to sneak up next time where they can't see us.
Yeah. Have somebody drop us off down the road and we'll walk up.
I'm going to take a video from the center line of the road so that you know what distance I have onto their property. So this is the center line of the road. Okay? My feet are 12 inches wide. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's 20 feet from the center line. On either side. That's the ditch line. That's where the public utilities are and where the ditch line is. So as far as trespassing goes, they can kiss my ass. Try something else, buddy. Let's keep up with the harassment too. It's because things are just going to get worse.
No, there's a couple cars over there. Oh, these are the same two cars that are always here. Here, back up a little bit. All right. Between that wall and that trailer right there. No? You already tried that? Yeah, there's no trespassing signs anywhere. It's just caution. Firearms in use. Keep out.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a no trespassing sign. So basically, supposed to have no trespassing signs. It's illegal.